Hi, I'm Sarah Smith. I'm the Director of Client Services at Back Bay Mission. So I want to welcome you to 2023 and have a conversation about what Back Bay is looking forward to, kind of our plan moving forward that meets the needs this year. So every year we try to sit down and reflect on what the previous year was and what we need to do in the coming year to meet the demands. So we've made a couple changes coming up in 2023. We're actually, we're no longer doing individual Thursday morning phone calls for utility assistance, and that really came out of the fact that there's other organizations that do it. And two, we realized that we don't want to create band-aids at Back Bay Mission. We want really more of a whole person approach. So we will be able to take on case management clients for emergency assistance now, where we can still do things like utilities, but we're not paying $150 on a $700 bill when it's not really fixing their life situation. So this way we'll be able to do more of a whole person approach. So we're setting the guidelines for that right now. We're really considering the population that we serve, where are they coming from, what do they need to move forward. So we've adjusted our budget accordingly. We're going to do more things like bus passes home to family members, because we're seeing a lot of transient homeless coming through that just want to get back to their families. So we've allotted for that for 2023. We're looking at our day center and how we're doing things here, because we are growing in population here, whether they're truly homeless or just need a place to come and have a community to be with. Either way, we're serving a lot of people here in the Micah Day Center. So we're looking to add to the staff here. And then how do we, again, become more of a whole person and less of a band-aid. So that person, we're hoping, will be able to be an on-site intake person. We'll capture data in real time. Just really hoping that we have more time to have the conversations with people to move them out of homelessness, and really be able to dedicate more time to them. So that's going to need more staff. Our housing programs, those are all pretty much staying the same. The only change that's really happened is we're doing less permanent supportive housing because the government's trying to get away from that and have more rapid rehousing, that we can quickly get people off the streets without having to have that, year of homelessness with a disabling condition. So this way we'll be able to meet more people. My vision for Back Bay Mission is that we are a one-stop shop, that we are a whole person place. We're not putting band-aids. People aren't languishing in homelessness at Back Bay Mission. And if they are languishing, why are they languishing? So those have really been our questions of 2023. And post-COVID, although we'll never completely be out of COVID, what does that look like? Why are people not seeking treatment for addiction anymore? Why are there so many open beds in places where there used to be wait lists to get in? So I think we're really looking at, we've been through these last couple years with COVID. Now we're kind of seeing the effects of what that looks like. We still obviously have COVID here. We've got a high flu. We've got lots of strep going around. We've got a lot of different things. Why? So in response to that, we've actually partnered with the state of Mississippi to bring on 2 community health workers, which we should have in place very soon. We're finishing up the job descriptions for those to kind of meet the medical needs of the community, because we are seeing a growing population of elderly on the streets, of people with terminal illnesses, people who need respite care when they're coming out of the hospitals, homeless people that have to have life-saving surgeries but don't have a place to recover. So we're kind of looking into options for respite care. As a lot of people know, I know it's going on our e-blast, that we now have Rebecca's House, which is a really exciting time. And I think the biggest thing about 2023 for me, and I think in our organization, is not resting on the last 100 years. We have this incredible history. Back Bay Mission has done so many great things, but it's always been what the community needs. So it can't always be, what have we always done? So I think this year we're really focused on not just resting on our laurels, but what does the next 100 years look like? Taking that year by year, I think has really kind of been our theme this year. So that's my job as the Director of Services, is to make sure that the services that we are providing are the right services, and not being afraid of change. Not being afraid to say, this has maybe worked in the past but isn't working anymore. So that's been a big thing with our day center here, is rethinking the way that we're providing services, rethinking our emergency assistance, rethinking our housing programs to still be what our mission is, what our values are, but also what makes the most sense in the community that we serve. So that's kind of our overlying theme for me personally for 2023. I'm really excited about the changes. I'm excited to get Rebecca's house off the ground and running, adding some staff where it makes sense, changing our programs up to make sense, budgeting for things that we haven't needed in the past but need now. So I'm really excited about 2023. I think there's just so much possibility and so much excitement. I'm excited to be a part of the change. I'm excited to lead this change with the other staff here. So yeah, 2023 is going to be a really exciting time for Back Bay Mission, and I hope everybody stays tuned to see what we do.